Our president, Joe Biden, wanted to be here today. He is feeling much better and recovering fast, and he looks forward to getting back on the road. And I wanted to say a few words about our president. Joe Biden's legacy of accomplishment over the past 3 years is unmatched in modern history. In one term, he has already, yes, you may clap.
Here's a sign for things to come. You may kneel. You may kiss my ring. It's like Joffrey from Game of Thrones, but not white. And not like 14. With a cackle of a hyena laugh.
In one term, he has already surpassed the legacy of most presidents who have served 2 terms in office. And I first came to know President Biden through his son, Beau. We worked together as attorneys general in our states. And back then, Beau would often tell me stories about his dad. He would talk about the kind of father and the kind of man that Joe Biden is. The qualities that Beau revered in his father are the same qualities that I have seen every day in our president. His honesty, his integrity, his commitment to his faith and his family.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and disprove that.
And his love,
right now,
deep love of our country.
See you in a few seconds.
Do you want the truth? Are you tired of being so confused? You feel like you're more f***ed up than the lies on the evening news? Well, just step right in. We can talk about it all as friends. And if you want, we can hug and kiss and make up.
That's Still Point, STIL. POINT. Still Point, the Don't Unfriend Me band. Welcome to the Don't Unfriend Me show. It's good to have you here, folks. What a crazy 2 weeks, man. Sunday, we were off. It was a long week. And then all of a sudden, we saw what happened. President Trump was shot. And we came on live, and I felt like we were on live for 7 days straight. And I was excited for a great weekend of just relaxation. No, that's not what happened, of course, because Joe Biden decided to drop out and ruin it for everybody. So with no further ado, let me tell you why this isn't everything it's cracked up to be. And Kamala Harris sitting here espousing that he's such a great and honest man. But ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves, because we're going to dive into one of the biggest political shocks in recent history. Joe Biden, the man who assured us he's ready to lead the nation through thick and thin, has dropped out of the presidential race. Yes, Joe Biden has decided to call it quits. And in doing so, he's pulled the wool over everyone's eyes. I know. You don't have to be happy about it. But let's cut through the noise and all the BS. Remember those rallies, the passionate speeches, the constant stream of emails asking for your support and donations? Biden and his team sold us a narrative that he was the only candidate capable of guiding us through these troubled times, that he was going to save our democracy from the orange Nazi. Remember, he said, stay the course. We need your support now more than ever. And many of you bought into it, believing that Biden was the steadfast leader we all needed, the only leader. Even though you may have been asleep for the last 4 years, most of us were very well aware that Joe Biden couldn't do the job. But now let's face the uncomfortable truth. All of you've been played. Biden's exit isn't just a retirement, it's a strategic move. A bait and switch that leaves us wondering what the true game plan was all along. It's like being promised the latest high-tech gadget only to find a broken toy in the box. You invested your time, your money, your hope, and for what? Biden's decision to drop out wasn't a sudden realization of his limitations or a noble step aside for the greater good, no matter what bullshit they're trying to say. It was a calculated move to rake in as much campaign cash as possible before pulling the plug. They took your money, your trust, and now they're leaving you in the lurch. And why? To install a diversity, equity, and inclusion hire, who was vice president, someone handpicked by the party elite, someone who checks the right boxes but hasn't earned the right to lead, because her primary, she got less than 1% of the national vote and couldn't even win her home state of California. Nobody wants her. And this is more than just political maneuvering. It's a betrayal of the trust you placed in a leader. Biden's campaign played the long con, convincing you he was in it for the long haul, only to step aside when it was convenient for the powers that be. This isn't about the health of our republic. It's about the health of their power. Remember, he was the obvious choice just last week, saying, I will not leave. I will run for president. Kamala and I are in it together. Kamala said this too. She never would have been considered for president unless the choice was so bad on the other side that Kamala somehow, in some weird way, looks appealing and good. Let's not forget Biden's history of embellishments and outright lies. This is the first man who, during his first run for president in 1980, plagiarized speeches and exaggerated his academic record. He's always been a politician who bends the truth to suit his needs. And now he's done it again. He told you he was in it to win it, but all along the plan was to install someone else, someone they knew wouldn't be able to win if they started it out in the open. This whole fiasco is a stark reminder of the manipulation at play in our political system. They don't care about you, your needs, or your dreams for a better country. They care about maintaining their power, their influence, and their agenda. Biden was just the front man, the familiar face to keep you placated while they worked behind the scenes to position their true favorite. And it really comes down to this. It's not Kamala who will be running the country, it's Obama. We all know this. We need to wake up to this reality. It's time to demand transparency and accountability from our leaders. We can't keep falling for the same tricks, the same empty promises. We deserve better. We deserve leaders who are honest about their intentions, who are committed to the people they serve, and who won't sell us out for political expediency. So what now? Where do we go from here? Well, you keep fighting. The only way we can fight is to vote. You keep questioning. We don't let them off the hook. We hold our elected officials accountable. We demand answers. But really the only thing you can do is put President Trump back in office. Most importantly, don't let them silence your voice. Your vote is your power, and it's time we use it to bring about real change again and unscrew the screwed. Joe Biden's exit from the race is a wake-up call. It's a stark reminder that in politics, nothing is ever as it seems. And we must remain vigilant. We must be the watchdogs of our republic, ensuring that those in power remember they serve us, not the other way around. That the Constitution is a list of demands from the people, and they must fulfill them because inherently they are rights and they're bestowed upon all of us, and they can never take them away unless we let them. We need to stay engaged, stay informed, and stay ready to fight for the truth. And all Democrats are welcome, as long as you understand and are able to admit that you're wrong, and you won't make the same mistakes again. Yet, we always seem to. Because in the end, it's not about them, it's about us, the people, reclaiming our power and ensuring a future where leaders are accountable and trustworthy. At least, that should be all of our endeavors and all of our hopes. No matter if you're a Democrat or Republican. Democrats, we tried to tell you, you didn't want to listen, and hopefully you will now. There is no big orange Nazi. There is no giant Trump cult that is going to take and destroy America. This is what destroying America looks like when you take away the choice of the people. They wanted Joe Biden as their elected representative for president in 2024, and now they're going to get somebody completely different. You should question that. You should feel slighted and, dare I say, be upset. Not burning down the entire country upset, but still upset nonetheless. Come on over to our side, folks. It's a lot better over here where we vote for the same guy ad nauseum until he gets in. Let's hope 2024 he will. Folks, thanks for watching the Don't Unfriend Me show. If you like the show, please do me a favor, share, like, and subscribe. Go to thedumshow.com. We have the Campaign 2024 shirts available. Trump Vance 2024. Let's take America back. Let's fight for America. Best way we can do that is vote for the right person, and it's not Kamala Harris, no matter how much they want to tell you it is. Ask if you can get your money back. Good night, everybody.
Adjusting transmitter output.
This is the Don't Unfriend Me show with your hosts Matt, Leroy, Amy, Olivia, and Mike. Geopolitics, military analysis, and election coverage. Coming to you live on the Spreely.tv network and all major social media channels at The DUM Show. Honest, direct, unfiltered. We can agree, we can disagree, just don't unfriend me.